I guess we want to start off, real broad. Same question I posed to them. What was going through your head, posing up there for these pictures, the state championship trophy right in front of you?
Well, it was exciting and a little bit bittersweet because you realize this is the last time this group's going to have a chance to be together before the seniors depart and go on their separate ways. But it was pretty exciting. The big thing was trying to get everybody lined up same way we did in 2001, which was kind of fun. But the kids handled it very well.
Tell me your thoughts on this team. How did they perform? How did this team work together? That's a horribly asked question, but
that's all right.
You know what I'm going for.
Well, they work together very well. I think the one thing that surprised me the most is how receptive they were to coaching and our philosophy at Northfield and doing the routine things well. And the kids handle coaching very well, and most of them actually make changes pretty quick when we suggest things. And this might help you do this a little bit better. And they adapted that philosophy and did a real nice job for us. So communication was a lot of stuff. And as one of them said earlier, they were a close knit group, and that always helps when you get guys that work together that like each other.
I'm looking right at me. I'm stumbling all
That's
over
right.
questions today, but thinking back to the beginning of the year, did you see a state championship in this team's future?
I thought the potential was there. We got beat last year 1-0 in the regional, and I left that day thinking, had we not get shut out, we had a good chance to win the state maybe last year. So we knew we had some key guys coming back. We knew we had Ryan coming back. I certainly didn't think he was going to go 16-0 by any stretch of the imagination, but we had a lot of talented kids coming back and some kids that played year-round baseball elsewhere. So we felt like the potential was there. It was just a matter of executing, and the kids did that throughout the tournament.
You got a real strong number of guys coming back for next year, too. Talk about that and your thoughts for next season.
Well, obviously we're excited about the potential for next year's group, and I honestly thought, of the 2 years that next year would be our best shot to win the state. So had we not pulled off this year, we would have thrown, our apples in the same basket and thought, okay, here's our big shot. But now that we've done that, as Ryan said, there's going to be a lot of people out to get us now. The bullseye's on us, but I think the kids will be able to handle themselves, and they'll do the best they can to try to get back to Victory Field, I'm sure.
Coming back to this year, though, what's your kind of mindset right now? Are we still celebrating? You thinking towards next year already?
Well, I think the day's a celebration mode. We got a little time to do that. I'm going to actually coach football this fall, so we're going to get away from a little bit. And we want those other kids doing other things, too. We don't want to be baseball 24/7, but I know they're excited in the back of their mind. They're probably looking forward to having another shot at doing what they did this year because it's a fun time for the kids. Not a lot of kids get the experience what these kids did, so I'm sure they'll work hard to maybe have a shot at doing it again.
Not for a soundbite, but you're saying Hunter won an award. Can you tell us what that
Hunter
was?
won the L.V. Phelps Awards, basically the Mental Attitude Award, and for scholarship and stuff like that in the school. And Hunter was a kid who came out as a freshman and frankly wasn't very good. And I think he'd tell you the same thing. He was one of the worst 5 baseball players we had at Northfield. But because of his work ethic and his ability to adapt to what we taught him, he just basically willed himself to be the player he was. So he was more than deserving enough of that award. He's just a respectful, down-to-earth, great kid, and we're definitely going to miss him.
Was that the only award, or are there any other awards?
That's the only IHSA award. We have most improved players, Colin Dawes, he'll get that tonight, and our MVPs were Ryan Kiefaber and Andy Rozier, and of course Hunter won the Mental Attitude Award.
Anything else you want to add?
No, I certainly appreciate you guys coming out and giving us a little bit of limelight for at least a few days, but we appreciate our fans, like Ryan said, for supporting us all year long. The attendance was the highest ever at the IHSA state finals, so we're thinking that maybe we were a little bit a part of that. So we appreciate you guys being here. Thanks.